Hey guys, it's QBearQBZ bringing you a quick video on a very good way to get your 7 orbs to drop for supers 3 times and complete the strike for your subclass missions for the Voidwalker Warlock and the Striker Titan. Basically, you run the Devil's Lair Strike. You want to run that mission, you can just select it from the world map, and then when everybody starts, you want to come back to the steps. As you can see here, you want to zoom through the divide, you want to come all the way back, and you want to try to do this with at least a group of friends if you can, so they at least know what's going on. Or you can do it with randoms, but you might have a very hard time doing it because somebody else might be trying to do the same thing at the same time, and you won't be getting that as easily as you could. And also, if the two members in the other team die while they're trying to destroy the mesh layers or during the walker, the Devil's Walker, then you will have to start over and you'll be respawned with them all the way away from the location. But as you can see here, you just continue running back all the way through to the steps. It could take quite a while. Honestly, this isn't for the faint of heart. There was a few times when I was doing this where my heart was racing because I was completely unsure of if I was going to be able to get it done in enough time. But what you want to do is, before you drop down in there, you want to get your super. You want to wear something that will help you generate your super faster by killing minions of darkness. And I use a sniper rifle along with an auto rifle just so that I can pick off enemies in a distance and not have to traverse the whole steps map without having to backtrack and get on my Sparrow and all that things. But this way you can develop your super really quickly, and the next hardest part comes after that, which is lining up the enemies, which can be very tedious in and of itself. But one thing you want to make sure is you're not chasing everyone all around the map trying to generate energy for your super. You want to make sure you have equipment on that raises your super very quickly, such as things that generate orbs with melee and falling and sorts like that. So now that I have my super, I'm gonna go down in here. There are 3 hive majors down here. There is 2 acolytes and 1 knight. You want to make sure you switch your helmet to one that generates more orbs upon kill, and at least for the warlock. As what you can see, I equip my light beyond nemesis after generating my super, and you want to try to coerce the acolytes back together in one area, then throw your super, because your super will not be enough to kill the knight on its own, and that way you can generate a quick 7 orbs. If you weren't wearing the light beyond nemesis, you would only generate 6 without killing all 3, but having an item to where you use your super, that way increase the amount of orbs that are generated would really help you get along in that quest. Now, a couple caveats about this is you need to kill the 2 acolytes at the same time. You don't want to have them in opposite sides of the map, and if you do plan on taking down the knight, you want to get his health to about half. I like to get it down to about a third, and that way you can be sure to get him down in the super. Another problem that I also face is trying to get them to coerce them into a small group so that I can generate the orbs, which was very difficult. It took me about 6 times just because I was nervous of my team dying and me being spawned all the way forward into the map and having to backtrack. And basically it was very tense the whole time for me, and it was also hard to try to get the fallen together to be able to do the super. But this method works. I've done it. You could also use this same method for the Striker Titan, but be sure that you lower the health of the knight, because if you don't, it will become very difficult to do. You can see here too that I have trouble getting them to get into an area together. Another thing I would like to mention out is, after you get done with this, you still have to complete the strike mission. So once you get all 3, you still have to complete the strike mission, or basically everything you did was for naught. So hurry back, go back and help your team. At least show them you appreciate them continuing to take on the mission while you're trying to go and get your sub quest done. I tried running this quest to get the 3 7 orb supers with Omnigul Strike. I got 2. There was always an instance where I could not get 3, And then I checked a look at a couple Reddit sub forums, and this was the best option that was proposed, and I would definitely agree. But I would probably create a fire team and let a couple people on Reddit know, like, hey, I want to get my quest done. We can switch out with each other. You can do it, then I can do it, and then the third person can do it, because this is one of the most difficult quests to actually do when you need to kill majors. Now, another suggestion for a strike that you could do to help you out with this would be the Undying Mind mission. If I didn't mess up, I would have definitely done it then. There, in the second part, there are a crap ton of majors and ultras that is very easy for you to make 7 orbs per super, and that wouldn't be a problem at all. But the Taken King drops in the next 2 days, so be sure that you guys pay attention to my YouTube page, because I will be live streaming the first 2 hours. I may do a little bit more just to give you guys a look to see if it's something that you would like to purchase in the near future. But if that's not the case, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. One of those 3 things, preferably all 3, maybe 2 out of 3 would be great. Appreciate all the support. I recently hit 300 subs, so thank you all guys for that. And I will see you next time. Bye.